My News 26 and CCTV. It's high school hockey, coming to you from the Wex in Cadillac.
Hey, welcome everybody to exciting hockey, high school hockey action that is. I am Jeff Castillo. I've got Bill Dooley with me tonight doing the play-by-play. We are at the Wex in beautiful Cadillac, Michigan, and we have got the Gaylord Blue Devils against the Cadillac Vikings tonight. We've got the pep band rolling, so that's going to make things a little exciting. And just in a few minutes here, we are going to be ready for player introductions. We have a nice snowy night here in Cadillac, Michigan tonight. So hopefully everybody is arriving safe as the fans are still kind of filtering in. And the players are starting to line up on the goal line. So we will be doing the national anthem performed by the pep band. That is Jim Filkins, the director over with the pep band. Tonight they will be playing the national anthem. Okay, so the lights are dimming down and we'll be ready for the national anthem in just a minute. Starters for Gaylord, Tom Pratt. That is number 88.
That's Andrew Quall. Here you go there, Jeff.
Okay, thank you, Bill.
#24 is Gunnar Burr. And number 55 is Nate Kleinsorge. And the starting goaltender is going to be Caleb Pettis. All right, Jeff, you've got the Vikings.
All right. Here come the home Vikings starting lineup. Starting on defense, number 16, David Carpenter. And also on defense, number 11, Jack Schmidtdeal. Zach Izzard up on forward, number 9. Ian Lilly, number 13, also on forward. And Derek Tonello, number 14, starting at center tonight. And the starting goaltender for the Vikings, number 30, Connor Swaffer.
The coaches, Jeff, for the Vikings?
We've got Scott Graham is the head coach. Assistants Randy Boyke, Mike Stebbins, and Les Sharp.
And now our national anthem with the Cadillac Pep Band. A beautiful rendition of our national anthem by the Cadillac High School Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Mike Filkins. And our referees tonight, Tyler Hamilton and Derek Graham. Our linesman is Ryan Pendrick. And really good crew here tonight, Jeff. I talked to them before the game. They said that no mistakes.
Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Somehow I think the fans are going to disagree with that.
Oh, I think so. You got to have some fun with it,
that's
though.
That's right.
the head coach is Tom Pratt for the Gaylord Blue Devils. And
you mentioned, Bill, that he is a former player of the Gaylord.
Yep, Tom
team?
Pratt, former player, and he happens to be the all-time leading goal scorer for the Blue Devils with 72. So
nice.
I know we want to, as the game goes on, Jeff, we're going to talk a little bit about Gaylord because this is their 20-year anniversary. So we dug up some information from the archives, and we'll go over that and have a little bit of fun with that.
Cool. Sprinkle that into the broadcast here and there.
Yep.
Sounds good.
The Blue Devils come into the contest with a loss to TC West in the Big North. The Vikings have tied Alpena, and they have lost to TC Central. So the Vikings are looking for their first Big North victory, as is the Gaylord Blue Devils.
Right. I think the Blue Devils dropped one in overtime also to TC Central, if I'm not mistaken.
All right. We are underway here from the Wex. It's cold. It's snowy. We can see our breath up here, Jeff. And this is hockey weather.
That's right. Good hockey weather.
All right. Right off the bat, Zach Izzard for the Vikings, number 9. He'll flip it into the zone, end over end. Bounces in behind Caleb Pettis. Up the boards now. Vikings try and keep it in, and it'll be taken there by Nate Kleinsorge and then stripped away from him and played over to Jack Schmidtdeal. Long pass, knocked down by Kleinsorge. And we're going to have to say Nate and Gabe Kleinsorge, Jeff, so that's going to be a little confusing.
All right, there's a couple of them. One's a freshman, one's a sophomore.
Yep.
Understand? Okay.
Coming up is Connor Bradfield with the puck, knocked away from him. It'll be played back to Brad Keene. Keene with a cross-ice pass, and it's put into the zone there by number 5. That's Blake Stevens. Making a change are the Blue Devils, and here comes the Vikings. Alan Shear with a big rising shot on the glass, and then all the way back to the point, and kept in there by Austin Pendrick. Vikings are plowing their way around the boards, and coming out with it is Gabe Kleinsorge, number 25. Kleinsorge with a shot, and it's covered up by Connor Swaffer, and strong kid right there, Jeff.
Yeah, obviously. Austin Pendrick did a nice job of keeping the puck in, but he all of a sudden got outnumbered. They squeaked it out, and that was a good chance for Kleinsorge.
All right, Sam Koviak takes the draw for Gaylord. Nice check there by Hayden Watkins as he puts Kleinsorge down. Watkins will take the puck in his own zone. Pass up the boards to Ian Munch. Ian Munch had a couple of goals against Livonia Franklin on Saturday. Here's a outlet pass. Alan Shear giving chase. And back behind the net, Gaylord will reverse it. Wiley Nunn, number 7, dumps it to the opposite side. Sean Jardine, number 4 for the Blue Devils. Sam Koviak, number 44, clears the zone, and it'll come back to David Carpenter for the Vikings. No score, just underway here from the Wex. Jeff Castillo and Bill Dooley bringing you the action. Puck is in the corner. John Allen, number 41. Allen looking back to his point. Here's a big wind-up and a shot. Never made it through. The Vikings blocked it. And then coming out to center, tripped up there was Kaspriak. And Justin Smith will take the puck in behind his own net. Smith high off the glass, and it was knocked down momentarily there by Salyers, but the Vikings get it. Coming over to the line is number 18 for the Vikings. Jeff, help me out there.
That is...
because we don't have an 18.
I was going to say.
We have 17 as Eller. Good defensive play there. And offsides waiting for his man to get back on is Bailey Weaver. Centering attempt. Back to the line. Dumped in the zone. And the Vikings, David Carpenter chases after it along with Weaver from Gaylord. Big Zach Izzard with the puck up to center ice. Plays it off the boards. Here comes a streaking Ian Lilly down the right side. Lilly behind the net, being bothered there. Picked up there by Salyers, number 93. Steven Salyers. Good defensive play there by Gavin Foster. Long stretch pass up to Izzard. And the Blue Devils will play it back to center. Blake Stevens puts it over to Nate Kleinsorge, number 55. Now coming down the middle, there's a nice move there by Connor Bradfield, but taken away, and the Vikings will try and start back the other way. Good pass up to Lilly, but it's off his stick. And now right back is Bradfield. Number 3, Bradfield all by himself with 3 Vikings there. And the Vikings will cover up on it. And they do not clear. Good forechecking there by Stevens. Here comes Jack Schmidtdeal to center. Over the line, still has the puck. There's a shot. And Caleb Pettis will cover it up with 12:59. What do you got, Jeff?
Yeah, he's got good speed there getting into that zone and getting a shot off. I did find out who number 18 is. This just in. Carter Fosmore, who is the backup goalie.
Okay.
The Vikings is skating out tonight. So
big surprise
we
there.
didn't have him on our list. We apologize for that, but dug up that little information, so we'll keep an eye on Carter this year.
All right, number 18, Carter Fosmore. Speed coming over the line was Sam Koviak. There's a delayed offside on Gaylord. The Vikings just getting his head up in time was Alan Shear. He's knocked down, but he still whacks at the puck. Shear puts a body check on his man, and the puck goes into the corner. Going in hard is Brad Keene along with Alan Shear.
Boy, and Allen has really been leading the way for this Viking team.
Nice
He's had
play.
a lot of goals. He's had hustle. He's had some
strong,
big
hits. Yeah.
He's leading the way for the Vikings.
Centering attempt.
Leadership.
There's a shot.
That's
Scored!
That's Hayden Watkins.
Hayden Watkins, assisted by Ian Munch, who made a beautiful play from behind the net.
And, you know, that's nice to see. That's been a long time coming because Hayden Watkins has had some really good games, and he just hasn't been able to get the puck in the net. You know, he's had some opportunities and chances and things, so it's good to finally see him break the seal there.
And we even were talking about Hayden the other game, Jeff, saying we think he's going to score, you know, because he's just playing so well.
Did you put him on the player profile tonight, Bill? That seems to be the key lately.
He's Friday.
Okay.
So the Vikings with an early lead, and nothing Caleb Pettis could do on that one, Jeff. That was top shelf, and there was also a little screen in front of him. So now Jacob Kaspriak, and he's taken off the puck there by Weaver. Played into the zone, and Connor Swaffer will just push it off to the side to Carpenter. Carter Fosmore back to Carpenter. That's just weird saying that.
Yeah, I know it.
Down the ice it goes. We got an icing coming up here against Gaylord, and it'll give us a chance for our first sponsors.
Okay, yeah, he doesn't look the same without that goalie equipment.
No,
on, does
looks
he?
a little smaller.
I would never recognize him. They wouldn't have told me. All right, our sponsors, we've got Napa Auto Parts, Pizza Plus, and Cadillac Tire. And a big thank you to those three sponsors helping to bring you this hockey game tonight.
The puck is played around the boards, all the way down the ice past Sean Jardine. Puck is played out to center. Reversing it is Phillips. That's Sam Garneau, number 6 for Gaylord. Coming in the zone there. Here's a shot. Nice job by Connor Swaffer. Had his angle all covered. That was Bailey Weaver, who's leading the team in scoring for Gaylord, number 10.
Okay, so obviously a dangerous shooter.
Yep.
So a good stop by Connor Swaffer.
All right, we've got a shout-out to Gaylord, Wayne Goodman, who's been doing their stats for 20 years. He cannot be here tonight, so a big hello from us here at My News 26 Sports and CCTV to Wayne Goodman, Gaylord.
Wow, 20 years of stats.
Yeah.
That's something.
There's a backhanded shot just wide. Cadillac along the boards, kept in nicely there by Keene. There's a centering attempt knocked away by Gavin Foster. Goes back to the point to Andrew Quall. He'll put it in the corner to Wiley Nunn. Here's a centering pass in the slot. Sam Koviak circles the net. Back to the point. Big shot there by Andrew Quall, and holding on is Connor Swaffer. He looked back for a second.
Yeah, he caught that one right in the chest. Well, he was in a good position. He was squared up to the puck. But a good shot from the point.
So Cadillac is coming off a weekend of hockey against Livonia Franklin, where they split Friday and Saturday games. They lost 4-1, and then they turned around and won 8-3 on Saturday. So nice weekend of hockey for the Vikings.
Yeah, and it was
a downstate team.
Certainly a big breakout offensively anyway to rack up 8 goals. They have been struggling just a little bit getting the puck in the net, so it was pretty nice to see them. Quite a few players scored.
Yeah. Ian Munch for the Vikings. He shoots it wide of the net. I think he was trying to center it to Hayden Watkins.
Yep, and Ian had a couple of the goals there on Saturday.
John Allen takes a hit from Austin Pendrick on a good defensive play there. Allen steals it, centers it, coming in with the shot. Low shot wide of the net. That was Sean Jardine who had that shot. It was tipped by the Vikings. It's still going to be an icing.
Yep, and that is going to bring it all the way back.
And our crew tonight's going to be cold, Jeff. It is, I think, around 10 degrees outside. The snow's been coming down all day.
Well, usually the only difference in here is it doesn't snow in here and you don't get the wind. But other than that, the temperature is pretty much the same as it is outdoors.
That's right. Face off, pops up in the air. Gabe Kleinswords tried to corral it, and it's fired in behind the net by Sam Gorno. David Carpenter is ridden off the puck by Wiley Nunn. And Wiley's got some size to him, Jeff, when we did that pregame interview.
Yeah, he does.
He is solid. And Connor Swaffer is going to cover that puck and force a faceoff deep in the zone. We also want to mention the Vikings statistician is Seth Van Newkirk, and we'll be getting some information from him during the course of the year as things go along. So it's nice to have a statistician.
Right, it is. Yeah, you were speaking of number 7 there, Wiley Nunn. He reminds me a lot of Zach Izzard. I think Zach's maybe got a little bit of height on him, but be interesting to see those two run into each other tonight.
The play goes into the corner off Casper's stick, and Caleb Pettis will cover it up for the Blue Devils.
Okay, so Cadillac is going to get an opportunity here for an offensive face-off. That is Brian Geiger taking the face-off.
And Carter Fosmore over on the right wing. So he's playing an off wing there.
I still have to get used to that.
Okay, coming out with the puck is Blake Stevens. That pass is deflected into the corner by Brandon Eller. Eller trying to put a check on his man, and finishing it off was Carter Fosmore, and then up the boards a little bit out in front of Kaspriak. Eller in the corner, battling there with, who is that, number 3? It looks like Bradfield. Bradfield has got 3 Vikings on him, and he's still battling.
I was going to say, there's 4 of them over there in the corner.
They better watch out. Somebody's got to be open out front. Andrew Quall, he'll take a shot, blocked there by Carpenter. And now Kaspriak, Vikings are making a change. He'll dump it in, and he's going to go to the bench. Pettis lets it go behind the net. That was Ian Lilly, who came in with some speed. Schmidt-Deal dumps it in behind the net. Ian Lilly battling there with Quall. Takes his man into the board. We've got Tonello out there also along with Izzard. Izzard was looking to line his man up. Puck is sent into the opposite corner. Lilly back to Schmidt-Deal. And nice play there by Gaylord as they're going to try and come out of the zone. Long pass tipped off the stick of Blake Stevens. Stevens trying to get that advantage, and puck will go into the corner and then picked up there by Carpenter. Intercepted by Weber. Oh, he was looking for Stevens. He had him open in front of the net.
Yes, he did. Just off his stick blade. Here comes Izzard.
Izzard trying to battle through. He's got his stick a little high up there on the helmet, but no penalty there. Allen flying through center ice for Gaylord.
Well, good opening to the game so far. Both teams showing a lot of good skating.
No whistles hardly.
Nope. A little bit wide open.
Turning with it is Gavin Foster. Oh, he fanned on it. Centering pass right there is Salyers, and a good save by Connor Swaffer. Steven Salyers open in the slot.
Swaffer has definitely been the busier of the 2 goalies so far.
Jardine, there's a miss pass there by the Blue Devils, so it'll come back out to center ice. We've got 7:17 to go here in the first, and Cadillac, is up 1-0 on a goal by Hayden Watkins. Up to Salyers. Pass in the middle. Breaking through is Bailey Weber, and just off his stick. Tried to jam it back out in front. It was on the net for a second. And there's a shot. Connor Swaffer with a save. Rebound. Another save by Swaffer. And the Vikings are just going to ice it, relieve some of the pressure.
Yeah, not a bad play. Definitely they had some good pressure on Connor Swaffer, and he was able to knock everything out of there.
Yeah, 3 shots in a row there.
Yep,
and
playing good position.
looking at our 20-year anniversary, as we said, the head coach Tom Pratt played in 1999 to 03. 2000 to 04. All-time goals leader was 72. Back to the point. Qual sends it in behind the net. Gabe Kleinsorge lost it. Vikings pick it up. Kleinsorge gets it again. Looking for Qual. There's a one-timer, and he whistled it wide. Number 16 gets it in for the Blue Devils. Kleinsorge takes it. Kleinsorge, a sophomore. He's got 3 goals already. Going to be a good player for the Blue Devils. That one is batted down near the blue line. Justin Smith trying to dig it out. And Gabe Kleinsorge will come away with it. Kleinsorge turns with it. Puts it into the zone off the boards. Justin Smith for the Vikings. Austin Pendrick up high. Kleinsorge touched it, got it back. That was a hand pass to his own self.
Yeah, that was a little different.
Yep. I think
it was nice to see Carter Fosmore down here rumbling it up a little bit. You know, the goalies don't always get into that action. We were kind of joking just a little bit about, you know, having him out and playing forward and everything.
Yeah.
But, you know, they usually will say that your goalie needs to be about your best skater. I mean, it might come to a surprise to some people because you don't see the goalies skate a lot.
Right.
But they really need to be one of your best skaters on the ice.
in Jeff, when you look at coming up through the ranks, they play goalie and other positions too, so they're used to that, and they like to get out and mix it up a little bit on the ice.
Sure.
Puck is in the corner. Gorno for the Blue Devils. It's a scrum right now. Puck is not moving. Referee Graham is telling him to get it out of there. He's got all night. He doesn't care. Still loose, still holding it. Not much happening. There's finally a whistle.
There's enough of this nonsense. We got to get a get a face-off going.
All right.
Well, yeah, and I'm sure those goalies love to get out there and skate a little bit. It's probably not very often they can get anybody to step in the net for them. I mean, you got to be a little crazy to step between the pipes, Bill. That's just my opinion.
Puck in the corner. Hayden Watkins back to the point to Phillips. Phillips over the Carpenter. Carpenter makes some moves, dumps it into, that's Ian Munch, number 4. Munch spins with it, and the puck is reversed. Yeah. All the way up to the blue line. Salyers put it up a little bit too high.
Oh.
Now coming in with it is number 10, Weaver, with a shot just wide of the net and high.
Yeah, nice snapper.
You can tell he's got that scoring touch. Puck is played back on defense. Over to Keene, and it's dumped into the zone. Brendan Phillips, number 8, coming out with it for the Vikes. Pass up just a little bit too far ahead of Tonello. So Phillips will have to go back and regroup. We've got 4.5 to go here in the first period. The Vikings are leading 1-0. You're watching high school hockey action on 26 Sports and CCTV. Battling is Connor Bradfield, and the puck is just staying in center ice. Finally, it's tipped into the Gaylord zone. Puck is behind the net. Zach
flexing
is battling.
a little muscle down there.
Tonello trying to find an opening, come back out in front of the net. He kicks it back to the point. There's a shot. Pettis deflects it off into the corner. Kept in there by Gavin Foster. Now Andrew Quall, number 88, puts up the boards. Ian Lilly behind the net to Zach Izzard. Zach is checked there nicely by Keene, number 16.
This line is doing an outstanding job of forechecking, keeping the puck in the zone.
Big slap shot, hits the glove of Pettis and went up in the air behind the net. That was Jack Schmidtdeal with that shot. Now Kleinsorge tips it up to Gavin Foster. Foster, Schmidtdeal, all the way back to Quall. Quall for Gabe Kleinsorge. Gabe makes a move at the blue line, still has it. There's 5 Vikings back, tried to center it. Coming in with his Wiley Nunn. Oh, and he had a good wrister there, but it was blocked by Schmidtdeal, and then around the boards. First one to it. Dumping in the zones is Jardine. Centering attempt. Kleinsorge was in the vicinity, and the Vikings will just clear it. And coming out for a change is Ian Lilly. 2:50 to go here. We're going to have to get our player profile here. Jeff, next stoppage of play if you want to key that up.
All right.
Justin Smith for the Vikings. Justin was our pregame guest. Battling for it is Hayden Watkins. And Jardine puts it back to center. Watkins, that one is blocked, and it'll go all the way back to Smith now. Smith for the Vikings. And now Jardine for the Blue Devils. Very close checking game here by both teams. Here's Alan Shear, number 10. Shear takes a shot, and Pettis, it's loose. I don't think he sees it, but he finally covers it up.
No, boy, he made the original save and then bobbled just a little bit. Okay, we've got a player profile. Number 7, Justin Smith. His parents are Lori and Kyle Smith and has 2 sisters, Heather and Allie. Besides playing hockey, Justin plays on the varsity soccer team, is active in National Honor Society, Junior Rotarian, student, and class councils. In Justin's spare time, he likes to read and volunteer. His favorite athlete is Henrik Zetterberg. Justin plans on going to Grand Valley State to study biomedical science and sports kinesiology. Congratulations to Justin Smith for being one of our player profiles of the game.
Yes, congratulations. And also for the interview, coming down the ice now with speed is Bailey Weaver, but a good play there by Justin Smith, right on key. Taking the puck is Kaspriak. Good pass just off the stick of Brian Geiger, trying to plow his way through. Andrew Quall is checked by Geiger. Geiger trying to dislodge that puck from his stick. Now there's a pileup of players back there. It squirts out front, and a shot almost taken there. Who's that, Kaspriak?
Yeah. Jacob Kaspriak.
John Allen, who's got good speed, good skating ability, will drop it back to Weaver. Now to Allen, over to Quall. Quall, wrist shot, blocked by Eller. Brandon Eller with a good play. All the way back to Quall. He sees a guy open on the side of the net. It goes behind. Weaver's going to dig it out. Weaver quickly over to Allen. There's a shot just deflected wide by Swaffer. Good scoring opportunity for the Blue Devils. Puck is deflected and brought down by Eller to center ice. Tries to dump it in, but the Blue Devils are doing a good job of denying. Weaver lost it, and Tonello lost it right back to him.
Couldn't quite get the handle on it.
Now Derek Tonello. Tonello makes a move and goes wide. He's got Ian Lilly in front. There's a pass and a good save. It's still loose. Goes into the corner, and Steven Salyers will pick it up.
Boy, what a nice setup by Derek Tonello.
Oh, yeah. We've got a play coming over the line. John Allen with a shot. That one is into the netting, and it's going to be a face-up, but somebody, because that Salyers took a big hit. He doesn't like that one at all.
No, I didn't see who dished out that hit. I was watching the...
Izzard blasted him into the boards, yeah.
Well, no wonder he's getting up a little slow. Zach Izzard's a pretty big-sized kid. Okay, we've got just under 20 seconds left in this first period. I'd like to just quick mention our sponsors here one more time. We've got Napa Auto Parts, Pizza Plus, and Cadillac Tire.
All right, play is behind the net. Ian Munch shielding as the puck goes up the boards. Austin Pendrick, number 6. Pass up the middle to Hayden Watkins. Watkins at the blue line. He's checked right there, and the buzzer goes to end the first period with the score. The Cadillac Vikings 1 and the Gaylord Blue Devils nothing. A very tight first period. The only goal scored was by Hayden Watkins. And we'll get you an assist on that, but there was no penalties in that first period, and both teams looking pretty crisp here so far. Now that we got a little break here, we want to also talk about some of the Gaylord greats from years past. Looking back at the all-time points leader is C.J. Wire from 1999 to 2003. He has 118 points for C.J. Wire, so congratulations to him. And the Ryan Michaels, who played from 1998 to 2002, 96 consecutive games played for Ryan Michaels. All right, at this point, we're going to take a brief timeout, and we will let you know the Cadillac Vikings lead the Gaylord Blue Devils 1-0. You are watching high school hockey action on 26 Sports and CCTV. Jeff and I will be right back with the second period action.